It's game time. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. If you did, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. Today, we're going to Nationals Park, taking on the Washington Nationals. This is the 3-game series between them. This is going to be the highlights of all 3 games. So, I guess, hope you enjoyed this one. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me some comments and let me know what you think. And for those who are continued followers, I appreciate your support. So we're going to start off at the top of the first inning here. Francisco Mejia is going to come up. He had 6 home runs and 31 RBIs, I believe. That was last season. So we're going to see what we can do this time. We got 1 out, 2 men on base, and here comes the hit, and he's going to hit it towards the first baseman who's unable to get to it. The second baseman is going to run to third, and the third is going to get to second and to third. And Francisco is going to get to second, so we are now up 1-0, and he's going to get an RBI double. So he's going to lead us off. As you can see, the dive by the first baseman, unable to get there in time. We're going to jump right into the top of the 5th. Randy Arozarena, we're still up by 1 with no outs. He is 1 for 1 today. Taking on Trevor Williams, he's at 35 pitches. And here comes the pitch. And he's going to hit it over towards the outfield. And that is going to get him a run to first. He's going to get to second. Can he get to third? Let's see. And no, he got greedy and did not make it in time. He overestimated the throw, so that is going to be an out for him. So we're going to jump to the top of the 6th right now. Josh Lowe is at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Trevor Williams is still out there. Here comes the pitch, and he hits it towards the outfield. It's going to go in between center field and left field. He's going to get the first. He's running to second. He's going to end up stopping at second. He's not going to make the same mistake Randy Arozarena did. So that is going to be a double for him. That's going to be his second for today. Still in the top of the 6th. Francisco is back at the plate. He's going to hit it. Got that fastball nice and clean towards the center field. And that's going to get Josh Lowe in. And Francisco's going to stop at second base. So now we're up 2-0. Still with no outs. So that's going to be a second RBI double. Shane McClanahan's got 94 pitches. He's going to get a hit towards the center field. And he's going to get it at the bottom of 6. And he's going to throw it over the home base. And he's going to stop the Washington Nationals for getting their first score. And that is going to end the 6th. That is a great throw by Siri. Did not think he was going to make it in time. Looking at the replay here. Man, that is clutch right there to keep them off the score. Nice catch. And the umpire was right there to see it as you get a closer look. Touched him right before he got the home base. All right, so we're going to bring Jalen Beeks in. He's played 42 games last year. 70 strikeouts. He's given up 2 walks. His ERA is pretty low, and his whip is pretty low, so which means he did pretty good for us last year. Let's see if he can keep it up this year. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th with 2 out. Here comes the pitch. He's going to hit it towards the left field, and then the third baseman is going to get home, so that is going to be the first score of the game. So Jamir Candela. I can't pronounce the last name. So Jameer is going to get to first and get them an RBI single. They're going to bring in Jordan Weems. He's only played 1 game so far. He's only had 1 strikeout. So I don't think he played too much. So let's see if we can get a run off him. We're still going to be up 2-1 at the top of the 8th. Here's the hit. Josh Lowe is going to get it towards center field and left field. That seems to be the sweet spot for this team. We got a second going to third, and Josh Lowe is going to get the second. And then the third baseman is going to get to home, so now we're up 3-1. Well, there's an injury on the play. At the conclusion of the last play, Menendez was seen clutching his midsection. They think his ab region, so they're going to switch him out for Corey Dickerson. He's going to come in for them. We're still at the top of the 8th. We got an extra run in with Yandy Diaz at the plate. He's going to hit it towards the left field. Was that left field or right field? Is it your left or right, my right? Or is it my right, your left? I'm unsure. But anyways, he gets a single. We get a man on second. And he's on first. We still got 2 outs now. They're going to bring in another pitcher, Victor Arano. He's played last year 43 games. He's got 44 strikeouts, 12 walks. His ERA is pretty high, but his whip is pretty low. So let's see if we can get something off him. We're going to have Brandon Lowe come up to the plate. He's single back in the 7th. Still in the top of the 8th with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch, and it is out of here. That is going to be a 3-run homer from Brandon Lowe. That is going to be his 3rd? His 1st. I'm sorry. I'm adding on runs to him. I think the last game we played, so for those who don't know, the last video I did, you guys saw we won 2-1. But for some reason, the system deleted the last one, so I had to redo it. So whatever stats we had the last game did not run over to this one. So it is what it is. So he gets his official home run of this game. But you guys know he got, like, in the last game, he had like 2 in the last video. But it's okay. It's fine. We'll get him back. We're going to be in the top of the 9th here. We got 7-1. Francisco's going to get another hit over towards, I'm going to say the right field this time. He's going to get the first, going to second, and the second baseman is going to get home, and that is going to be an 8-1 run for the Tampa Bay Rays. That is his 3rd RBI double. They're having a game today, and it looks like they're going to end it 9-1 to Ryan Thompson throwing the pitch. That's going to be his first strikeout, or second strikeout. No, is it first? First strikeout. Here comes the next pitcher, Lane Thomas. He's going to get a hit towards the second baseman, and that's going to be a catch right there. So that is his 2nd out of the game. We just need 1 more out. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to strike him out, and the Rays are going to win 9-1, taking down the Washington Nationals for the game 1. So that was a good game for us. It seemed like center field and the right field seems to be the sweet spot for this game. So hopefully the Nationals will tighten that spot up. We got 18 hits to their 5. Shane McClanahan came with 1 win, 1 loss for his season. So here we go, getting ready to jump in to game 2. So we're at the top of the 2nd with 2 outs. 1 man on base. Randy Rosa at the plate, and he's going to hit the circle all the way in between the gap again, and it is going to hit off the ground to the wall. Randy's going to get to 2nd, and then he's going to get to 3rd, and he's going to slide and get in, and that is going to get us a score. So Randy's going to get him an RBI triple, his 1st of the season. As we look at the hit again, he's going to catch that circle right in between the gap. The right fielder looked like he was under it, but he just mistimed the catch. And Randy's going to take off the 3rd. Remember in the last game, he didn't get it, but this time he got it. He slid to make sure he got it. So we're going to jump to the bottom of the 2nd. Riley Adams is at the plate. Jeffrey Springs is going to pitch it, and it is going to be a strike at the corner. That slider was pretty high. Did not think that was going to be it. Looked like it was a ball to me, but I'm not going to question the umpire here. Then he's going to get another strikeout, and that's going to be Lane Thomas going to sit down. Still in the bottom of the 2nd. Jeffrey Springs is going to pitch it to Dominique Smith, who's going to hit it towards the 3rd baseman. Josh Lowe is going to throw it to 2nd, forgetting that they have another man running from 2nd to 3rd, and he's going to get in. So that is going to be a 2-run score. That was just a complete brain fart by the outfielder there, throwing it to 2nd baseman when he should have threw it to 3rd to try to keep him from getting home. But we're still in the bottom of the 2nd. Jeffrey Springs is going to have to get himself out of that situation, and he does, and he ends the inning with the Washington Nationals up by 1. The Rays are still down by 1 in the top of the 4th with 2 out. Brandon Lowe is at the plate right now. The last game, he came away with a home run, so we're going to see what he's able to do. Cade Cavalli throws the pitch, and Brandon Lowe has done it again. He has got himself another home run. This one is a single, so he is going to tie the game. That is going to be his 2nd of the season, and the Rays definitely need that to get some momentum back. Bottom of the 5th, Jeffrey Springs is going to pitch it to C.J. Abrams, who's going to get it past the 3rd baseman and the left fielder, which is going to end up getting him a 2-run. If they can't get it in time, that's going to be 3, and it's 4. And it leaves C.J. Abrams at 2nd. That's going to be him a 2-run double, and they're going to be up by 2. That was just lackadaisical defense, and Josh Lowe should have just like thrown himself out there. He probably could have got at least one out. But nonetheless, we're going to jump to the bottom of the 6th, and there's going to be another hit, and it's going to be over to center field, and it's going to bounce off the wall, and that's going to get the first baseman to second. And that is going to, he's going to take off to the third, and he gets home to third base. So Jameer is going to get a triple. That's going to be his first of the season. The Washington Nationals only have one out as we look at the pitch again, and he gets a good shot of it. And Siri was just unable to like locate it, and so that ends up getting him all the way to triple. So right now it is not looking good for the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's a pitch, and it's going to be thrown over hit over towards the left fielder. He's unable to get to it, which gets them another run, and then that's going to get that hitter to second. That's going to be Riley Adams, and they still only have one out in the bottom of the 6th, so that gets him his first RBI double. The Rays need one more out. Dominique Smith is at the plate. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it between second and third. It's going to get the third baseman home, so now the score has been pushed 6-2. So right now the Rays are struggling to get off. The Rays are finally going to get off defense. They're at the top of the 8th with 2 out. A man on third and a man on second. Brandon Lowe was at the plate. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it over towards second baseman. The third baseman is going to get home for a third. The third baseman is going to run home to get himself a run, and Brandon Lowe is going to get to second. So he gets himself a 2-run double, the first of the season. He has pushed the game 4-6. Washington still up, but we are still in this game and the top of the 8th right now. If they can actually win this game, Brandon Lowe will definitely have to be the player of the game. They just need 2 more runs, 2 to tie, 3 to win. Washington Nationals are going to try to keep the score from being pushed by the Rays, so they're going to put in Kyle Finnegan. Wander Franco is at the bat right now. Still 2 outs. Brandon Lowe on second. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it over towards the center field, and Brandon Lowe is going to take off home, and he is going to get there in time, and that is going to be a 5-6 lead at the top of the 8th. The Rays are making this a game only down by 1. They're going to bring in Jalen Beeks to try to keep them from scoring. So let's see what he can do. Dominique Smith is going to be at the plate. He's 3 for 3. He's going to hit it towards second base, and the second baseman's unable to get to it. The second's going to get all the way to third, and Dominique is going to stay at first. So they got a man on third and a man on first. Jeters Downs is coming up to pitch, and he's going to get struck out. That's going to be their second strikeout. 3-1 for C.J. Abrams. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to strike. That's going to get strike 2. They just need one more to get off the field here. Very tense right now. Very tense moment. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to throw a foul ball. So he is going to walk him, and that is going to be fully loaded. All bases are loaded here. If they get one run, or if they get a good shot to the outfield, that is more likely is going to be a 2-run score right there. Victor is coming up to the plate with a chance to take the lead. The Rays are going to put in Pete Fairbanks to try to get them out of this situation right now. And they are in a crucial situation. When I mean crucial, all caps, all caps. They cannot give up a hit. They cannot give up a run. So here comes Pete Fairbanks with the pitch, and he is going to strike out Victor. And that is going to end the 8th inning, going to the top of the 9th with the Rays' last chance to get any points on the board. Luke Raley's coming up to the plate. No outs. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it towards a pop-out. Thought it had some push to it. It doesn't, so that's the second baseman's going to get him out. So that's 1 out right there. Liddell Bruhan's going to come up to the plate. 3-2. 1 out. Can they walk him? And he's going to hit it towards the second baseman, so the second baseman going to get him another out. We're coming up to the last out, guys. Last chance, and it's going to be Taylor Walls. He's 2-2. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it. And there's the second baseman again to ruin our day. And the Nationals are going to take a W, so they're going to tie this series 1-1. Here we are, Game 3, the final game of this series. Both teams are 2-3, and both looking to try to get a W. Drew Rasmussen's going to throw to Itamaro Vargas, and he's going to hit it, and it looked like it is deep, and it looked like it's going to be out of here. And that is going to be a single home run, and they are going to take a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Rays. Going into the bottom of the third, Dominique Smith is at the plate, and he's going to hit it over towards Taylor Walls, who's going to dive, unable to get to it. Josh Lowe is going to throw it to second, and that's going to keep him stuck right there. It looks like Taylor Walls was injured, complaining of leg pain, so they're going to take him out of the game, and then they're going to replace him with Isaac Paredes. He's going to come in as a third baseman. Coming up to the top of the sixth, Vidal Brujan's at the plate, and he's going to hit it towards the outfield. It looks like it's going to be caught. But Luke Rayleigh's going to take a chance, and he's going to run all the way home, and he's going to dive, and he's going to get it, and the score is going to be tied. Bottom of the eighth, here comes the pitch to Dominique Smith, and he's going to hit it over towards the right fielder. Unable to get to it. The second baseman is going to get from second to third, and then he's going to take a chance, and he's going to get all the way home, and the eighth is going to be a score. And Dominique is going to get to second, and that's going to be him take his first RBI double of the season, and the Washington Nationals are going to be up by 1. Top of the ninth, Brandon Lowe is going to take a pitch, and it's going to be a foul ball. And this could be it, y'all. If you believe in prayers right now, you better be praying, because this is their last chance. 2 strikeouts, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to hit it. Can it? Will it? And it looks like it is gone to the second row, and he has done it once again for the third time. All 3 of his home runs has come from each game, 1 for 1 each game, and he has tied the game for the Rays. This is definitely probably going to be a breakout season for this guy, man. To get 3 home runs, 1 in each game. Yo, they should just be trying to walk this dude, because there's no reason why they should be throwing it back to back. All 3 games, he's going to come in with a home run, and this one is going to get all the way to the second row. We're going to jump to the bottom of the 14th because this game went on pretty long. Ryan Thompson's going to throw a pitch, and it's going to get to – everybody's going to be safe. He should have just threw it the first, but Ryan Thompson is going to hurt his finger, bruised, or it could be broken. We don't know yet. They're still going to be looking into it, so it looks like we're going to have to get him out of there. And the Rays are going to find another pitcher. It's going to be Jason Adam. He's played 2 games so far, and we're going to need him to get out of this situation right now. The first baseman is going to throw it to home, and that's going to be an out right there. So that keeps them off the scoreboard. It definitely wouldn't have helped us if we would have threw it to first. They still would have got a run. So he did the smart thing, throwing it to home. So that keeps them off the scoreboard. It's still fully loaded. They got 1 out. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to strike out Dominique Smith, and that's going to be his second. That's going to be another strikeout there. So we got 2 outs now. The Rays need 1 more. Here comes the pitch, and he is going to get the ball hit to the first baseman, and that is going to end the 14th inning, and Jason Adam is going to come out of there clutch. I know what you're probably thinking right now. We've gone 17 innings with the Nationals. Wander Franco's going to get a hit towards the outfield, and that's going to get him to first. Randy's at the plate now. Up to bat. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to catch that slider, and it's going to hit in between the center field, and he is going to miss it. Randy's going to take off the circuit. No, Randy, just stay at home second. So he's going to slide, and it's going to be too late, and he's going to be out again. That is the second time he's done that today. Trying to be slick, trying to get some extra runs. We appreciate the dedication, but we got to play smart right now. We're only up by 1. If he could have stayed at second base, we definitely probably could have got another hit, another run or something, and we could have pushed the lead, but it is what it is. We got to move on to the next one. We're going to end it to the bottom of the 17th, and Jason Adam is going to strike out Dominique Smith. That's going to be his first strikeout. We got Jeter's down next, and he's going to hit the bat out to the outfield, and that is going to be another caught ball. That is going to be Luke Raley is going to catch that one to get our second out. C.J. Abrams is at the plate. Here comes the pitch. And he is going to be walked by Jason Adams. If they can get a home run off this, they get a 2-run homer and the game will be over. Victor is at the plate. He's going to hit it towards the outfield. And it is going to be caught. And that is going to be game for the Rays. And they take the 2-1 series. Never thought the game was going to go 17 innings. But we did what we have to do to get the W. And our record right now is going to be 3-3. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so that way you'll be notified. And let me know in the comments what you think about the video. As always, I appreciate your support. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. And I'm out of here. Peace.